who is the head of International Sales Business Development Department at CDEK. He will talk about the transformation of logistics, cross-border as a trigger for new business opportunities. So I was actually going through his profile last night, and it was a very interesting thing which I found that he has been the best salesperson for his company. So let's hear it from him. So over to you.
All right, firstly, I would like to say thank you to previous colleagues. That was a very interesting and informative discussion. All right. So yeah, hello everybody. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Evgeny Shchapi, and I'm a head of international sales of CDEK company. CDEK is an international logistics operator which operates on the market since 2000s and provide diversity of services, mostly for e-commerce. This is almost 70% of our revenue and our main business. Today, I'm gonna share our experience with you. We're a Russian company, and today I'm going to tell you about specific of Russian market, attraction this territory for you, and how logistic transformation could positively affect on a cross-border business. All right, so let's go. So first, I would like to start from the obvious, from my point of view, question. Which companies make more profit? Those selling domestically or those that enter the international market? So I think everybody knows the answer of that question. Of course, the international players make more money. Yeah, expanding sales territory bring you more profit rather than local trading. That's logical. Look on Alibaba, Amazon, eBay, and so on. But I wonder, do you follow this axiom? Could you please raise your hands, those who sell their goods on other countries? Make me no. Okay, 1, 2. All right, nice start. 3. Okay, but could you raise your hands, those who sell their goods in Russia? All right. I'm definitely in the right place. Let's start from the global e-commerce trends. It goes without any doubt that the e-commerce is the most fast-growing market on the world. The global e-commerce sales now show 15% annual growth. By 2022, according to the Statista data, e-commerce sales volume worldwide is predicted to exceed $2.5 trillion. As you can see, the first place is fashion segment, second place is the toys, hobby, and DIY, so this is a bright future which we're heading to. This is China and USA. This is the top 2 e-commerce markets, and I believe everybody knows how to trade on this market. However, you shouldn't forget about the rest of the world. As you can see, Russia is not so big one as the United States of America and China. However, we're one of the fastest growing market on the world. And I would like to delve into it. Oops. Okay. So the average annual e-commerce growth rate in Russia is over more than 18%. This rate is higher than the worldwide average growth rate. Morgan & Stanley predicts the Russian e-commerce sales will keep growing by 24%. Annually, during the next 4 years, by 2023, the Russian e-commerce sales volume is expected to reach $52 billion. So 38% of the Russian e-commerce are cross-border, and it's growing. So this is basically share this is basically actual right now share of your customers. So 450 million parcels received by Russians from foreign online stores in 2018, and this is a great piece of cake which you could take if you will start to sell on the Russian market. Speak about geography. This is a specific of Russian geography because the most about 50% of whole purchase transactions with foreign online stores are carried out on the central part of Russia. This is the Moscow region, St. Petersburg, and the rest central part of Russia. So this is basically your geography. You're the main part of it. So I'd like to ask, what stops you from doing it, to sell on the other countries, to start making the business with cross-border business with Russia and CIS unions? I believe that there's several stops, several fears which could make the difficulties for you. So the first one is the what to sell. What goods the Russian purchase from board? As I said, there is some specific of Russian market on one hand, but on the other hand, there is a common demand as for the world, for the worldwide e-commerce. So the first place goes with fashion. The next one is the electronics and devices, automotive as well, and the rest goods, as DIY and so on. So right now, other countries, so we have the statistic online retail spending of Russian buyers per country. As you can see, 53% is for China. This is the biggest piece, the biggest sellers for the Russia, and only 13% is for the other countries. But it's definitely growing. As I said, for the specific Russian market of luxury goods is one of the largest in the world. That is because we actually don't have so much domestically shops or brands in Russia, so our people prefer to buy the luxury goods abroad. So this is kind of interesting niche for international e-commerce, and Farfetch approved that. Customs in Russia. There's not a secret for everybody that the custom is the pain in the neck. However, in Russia, it is the difficult one, multiple, I believe, two. The custom clearance procedure in Russia is quite complicated and has his specifics. However, since 2009, we have Order 1060 from the Russian custom, which regulates the simplified procedure for the clearance B2C goods, and it gave for the international e-commerce golden opportunity to penetrate on the market more easier and efficiently. This is an experiment involving some customs broker, which gives the opportunity to custom clear B2C goods with the simple procedure just for the manifests, which includes data about the recipients as tax identification number, passport data, and that's it. So right now, if you're going to custom clearance your goods with the 1060 order, it takes for just 1-2 days for this procedure. The next challenge, I believe the biggest one, is how to find customers in the foreign country, in Russia. So there is several sources, several channels where we can find them. As I said, as I mentioned, the population of Russia is over 144 million people, and more than half of them use the internet and shop online. Our average purchase value is about $50, and how to find customers? Yes, how to find customers. So this is not a secret for you that mobile wants desktop, and this is Russia is not the exception. So we prefer to shop via mobile phones and tablets. The Russian audience is susceptible to online promotion. This section outlines the best digital channels to attract Russian buyers. Social media is the one of the biggest channel to how to you may reach your audience. 67.8 million Russians have social media accounts. We have our own social networks. For example, vk.com is one of the biggest social networks of the world after Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So if you want to sell your goods more efficiently, you should be there as well. Well, the best way to penetrate on the foreign market obviously is collaborate with marketplaces. And Russia is not an exception. We have our own local, some of them international marketplaces. As the biggest one is the Yandex Market by Yandex Company, which is the search engine corporation, Wildberries, Zone.ru, and so on, and online classified platforms as Avito, Tatru, and Yula. This is the best channels to promote your product, to translate it to the Russian audience. PPC search advertising. We have two, as I said, we have two search engine giants share about 97% of the internet audience in Russia. This is Google and Yandex. So CEO of your website in Russia should be targeted both at Google and Yandex. Yandex and Google can provide business with a powerful marketing tool, which is contextual advertising. So you should have this tool in your arsenal as well. 85 million of people, audience of Yandex Direct PPC search advertising. So that is about challenges, but what about solutions? So first, let me tell a short overview about our company. So we're humbly include ourselves in top 2 in federal logistics operator for the e-commerce in Russia. Since 2019, we start to develop international direction, and right now we have our branches in 13 countries. We've closed 2018 with 30 million parcels, and this is a great result for us. Our annual growth is about 70% per year, and we really know how to work with the Russian audience and what they need. So one of the specific of Russian market and definitely the transformation of the logistics, that more than 60% of Russian customers prefer to deliver to pick up drop-off points. I know that this is not so popular in Europe, not so popular in United States of America, and probably not so popular in GCC. However, in Russia, more than 60% of all parcels goes to parcel shops, pickup points, and lockers. So for you, this is the golden opportunity to reduce the cost of delivery, as we all know that the free shipping is a trend of the global e-commerce, and the challenge of this trend is how to reduce costs for delivery. Delivery to pickup points, this is the most cheapest way to deliver your goods to recipient. So right now we have more than 1,500 our own pickup drop-off points all over the Russia. They're basically not just the pickup drop-off points, but the parcel shop, but the offline shops for our clients. We have fitting rooms, clients corner in whole for a whole network. This is our standard, and it affects on the customers' loyalty, and it provokes repeatable orders. Value-added services. Fitting and testing is the one of the specific of Russian demand. So we're like to fit and try good without paying any money for it. And after we decide that it fits for us, after that we're ready to pay for an order. So cash and delivery, fitting and testing is the inherent part and the must-have service for the successful online trade through Russia. Returns, as well as the service for the rejected items, you should have to as well. So how to enter the Russian e-commerce market with your own online store? There is more obstacles you may face. We have outlined key points that you should pay special attention to, but remember, you can handle it all. So it is the legal aspects. As I said, custom clearance Russia has some specifics. Check out the products. They're on the list, prohibited and dangerous items. And the personal data provided by Russian users on the website of your online store must be protected in accordance with international conventions of personal data protection. Logistics. If the delivery is too expensive, you find it too hard to compete in the Russian e-commerce market. When choosing a store, 27% of Russian buyers bear in mind the delivery cost. 47% Russian buyers say that the best special offer for them is the delivery cost reduction. Not all transport companies offer the continuous order tracking service to buyers. Some buyers prefer door-to-door delivery, while others choose delivery to pick-up points. You can gain a competitive advantage if you provide both options and make the customers choosing. Of course, you need to find carrier dealing with processing and shipment of return goods. Before you will start selling your goods to Russia, you make sure that your logistics partner can provide you with the services listed below, which are delivery to pick-up points. This is the inherent part of the delivery to Russia. Try-on service, processing of returns, complete package of customs clearance service, and promotion support. Because to sell goods on the country which people don't know your brand is a great challenge. Trust me, we know that very well. So I would like to share you one case of the German online store. This is our partner, fashion store, and they entered on the Russian market in 2017. So here you can see the dynamic of the number of orders. So our solutions as the pickup, drop-off, delivery, fitting rooms, payment on delivery, and product return service affected on the order quantity significantly. And as a result, we can see wider sales geography, more orders, and higher revenues. So here's a checklist how to enter the Russian e-commerce market. So before you launch the promotion, make sure that you make a website with the user-friendly navigation and interface in the Russian language. Remember to integrate a currency converter. Develop a search engine optimization strategy for Yandex, because this is the #1 search engine in Russia. develop a search engine, provide prompt advice on the goods you sell, provide the opportunity to sell all payment methods, commodity used in Russia, ensure that your customers can try the products, ensure that your customers can return or exchange the products they purchased, and find a reliable logistics partner. So I'd like to share with you our strategy for 2019. As I said, the best way to promote your product and to enter the new market, new country, is to collaborate with the marketplace. There are 2 digits which gives us the opportunity to say that we're #1 in Russia, the #1 logistics operator for the e-commerce. These are number of online shops which works with us. It is more than 40,000 online shops per month, active online shops. And the second one is the monthly visitors on our websites. It is more than 15 million visitors monthly with 5 million unique visitors. So we're willing to find the synergy of these digits, and in 2018 we've combined it and opened our own marketplace. So here is the CDEK market. It's a huge marketing platform which helps the merchants to sell their goods. Right now it is working only for domestic, only for the Russian e-shops. However, till 2018 we would like to open it for all over the world, for the international merchants, and to make penetration on the market more easier and close all these marketing problems as how to find customers in Russia. So this is no extra payments, all products are posted at no charge. You can post as many products as you want, independent pricing competition with other sellers, prepare invoices for sending goods to buyers automatically, create your own store page, and make your own promotional offers, introduce discount vouchers. So, as I said, it will be available for foreign online ventures by 2020, and we're going to start to expand. Because of our annual growth, we should always develop our operations. So we're going to rent out a new warehouse with 20,000 square meters, a new sorting line, which could operate more than 20,000 parcels per hour, and open at least 15 new countries. So, to conclusion, the delivery is no longer a collection delivery service only. Today, delivery companies ensure accelerated customs clearance, offer value-added services to increase customer loyalty, and provide marketing support. That's what is logistics right now. So if you want to increase your revenue, to develop your cross-border business, the start selling to Russia is the most simple and efficient way to develop your business. Thank you.